I'm Ian Moss. I'm here to Christian music website JesusWired. I'm here today with SO.
What's up, man? What's up?
He absolutely killed it on the stage just now.
Praise God, man. I had a good time.
What was it like performing in England to a new crowd?
It was good, man. You know, I had a lot of people say a few things about Big Church, positive and positive things like hip hop, this and that, but I just took it as stride and I enjoyed myself. And as people were having fun off stage, I was having fun on stage as well. So I was, had a blast.
You look like you're having an absolute ball man.
Definitely.
So you just kind of dropped a new single.
Yes.
Called Talking Code.
Yes.
Can you kind of talk about that?
Without
maybe being too codish.
Good. I see what you did there. So you know, ever since I got married, I've been exploring a lot more like Afrobeat sounds and Afrobeat vibes, and so Talking Code is an extension of that. And you know, like we made a it's basically what you would say if you had a young lady or a husband and you didn't want people around you to know what you were saying and while you were talking to them individually. So that's what the song is about, like me and my wife talking in code, something that only we understand, but other people around us don't get.
Cool. I understand that.
Yeah. There you go.
So one of my favourite songs by you is a song called New Wave.
Yes.
Featuring Cameron. So how did you kind of hook up with him for that song?
You know, me and Kat, when you're in the States kind of traveling around, you get to meet artists and see them at shows and stuff like that. So just people reaching out, following each other, texting, having conversations, and it was like, hey man, I like what you do, man, I like what you do, let's do a song together. And so that's kind of how New Wave came about. Kat took his time when he sent me this verse, but I still thank him for that song.
Yeah, thank goodness he's still alive. Right?
Yeah, absolutely, man. People, you know, it's people. Because even I do it, like people just forget that he went through that period in his life. So yeah, man, shout out to Canada for real. Yeah.
Awesome. So do you have any kind of new music in the works?
Yeah. Listen, this year I built a studio in my house. Wow. So the goal is by the end of the year to have 52 songs or one song a week, and we kind of on track to do that. It's actually that people do a song, 10 songs a day, and so you know, just with our schedules, we're trying to do like one song a week and then pick from those songs and be like, hey, this will go on an album, this will be something we just kind of give to the people, so on and so forth.
How hard is it to pick what goes on the album and what you give away?
It's actually not that hard, you know. It's like, so sometimes I feel a song needs to be heard now, I won't save it. Like I used to do that. I used to just hold off on music and be like, no, we gotta wait for this. I'm like, no, put it out right now. You know, because last year I didn't release an album, but I released like 7 or 8 new singles, and so. You know, I just continue the same thing this year, but I'm working on the album this time, you know. So hopefully the album come out about before the end of the year.
Sweet, we look forward to that.
Yeah, definitely, man.
So as we mentioned, you're here today in England.
Yes.
Because are you here just for the day, or have you been able to soak in a bit of this country?
You know, because I used to live in the so it's so funny when people come and visit my wife and I from in the States, they're like, oh, take us to these touristy places. I'm like, we live here. We don't go to touristy places. So even when I was here, like I never been to Buckingham Palace ever in my life, but I used to live in the UK.
Yeah, so I've just remembered that.
Yeah. So I used to live in the UK. So I probably, you know, when next year when I come with my wife, we're gonna do some sightseeing and stuff. We haven't actually done that together, so as husband and wife. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy it. So have you been invited back for next year?
Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I talked to the powers that be, the people.
Big Church Day Out, you know what to do.
I hope, you know, Big Church Day Out. But I had a good time nonetheless, man. You know, I'm super grateful for the opportunity, and yeah, man, hopefully, you know, this will be a beginning of a great relationship.
Awesome, man. We hope to see you again.
Yeah, definitely, man. Sure. Definitely, man.
So you kind of dropped a kind of 3 series of albums quite recently.
Yeah, So It Begins, So It Continues, and So It Ends.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Just testing you on that. How did that kind of concept come about?
It actually didn't come about. So I made So It Begins. At the end of So It Begins, one of my friends, Timothy Brindle, he says So It Continues. He actually said that. So I got the title from him, and then
does he get copyright for that?
Oh no. I got the title from him, and then afterwards, like, okay, So It Continues. Well, it has to end sometime. So that's where
we were very relieved to see that it didn't actually end.
It didn't end. Well, what I should have done is I should have saved that title, So It Ends, for my actual last album, and then just had other albums, and then So It Ends. I should have done that.
Awesome. So last few questions. kind of wrap up.
Yeah.
Are there any artists out there that you would really want to work with?
Not particularly, man. You know, well, actually, I say, you know, like last year I was fortunate to do a song with LZ7. Shout out to LZ7, you know.
Golden.
Go
check out Golden.
But yeah, this year, you know, I want to work with Holland. Like, that's one of the people that I'm trying to work with. Yeah, she does, man. I have a perfect song for her, and like some other singers, you know, like really rapping. Like I just want to rap, you know. I just want to rap more. But like I want to like explore like singing and then like working with other singers and doing stuff like that. So we'll see what happens, you know.
Awesome. So get to know you a bit better.
Yes.
Does pineapple belong on a pizza?
I actually don't eat pizza. I repeat, I don't.
Right, we're done there.
Pizza. I don't really know the hype on pineapple on pizza. So I don't eat burgers either, so that's.
What food? What's your favorite food?
You know, my favorite food is a Nigerian dish, jollof rice. That's my favorite. But when I'm not eating that, I like some Chinese, some Nando's. Yeah. I had Nando's yesterday.
Are you free to go to Nando's right now?
Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not, man.
Oh, I could do a good cheeky Nando's right now.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too.
Who is your favourite artist out there right now? That you really think the world needs to hear that they don't really know about?
That's a very good question.
Well, it is kind of a job.
It is a job. Who is an artist that I think the world needs to hear?
Other than SO, of course.
No, you know, of course. I feel like there's a group, and you know, there's a group called Hudson Taylor. They're an Irish band. I think the world needs to hear more of them.
I'm going to go and check them out.
Yeah, go check them out. I don't know if you ever heard of Michael Kiwanuka.
No.
No? Yeah, he's an artist from here actually. These guys aren't, you know, they're not rap or hip hop or anything, but I think the world needs to hear those guys. You know.
Sweet. How can the readers at JesusWired be praying for you over the coming few months? Yeah,
just pray. Pray for my marriage. Pray for my wife and I as we continue transitioning to the States. You know, we've been there for over a year now. As a married couple, so just continue to pray for us. That's going to continue opening doors.
How are you settling into the States?
Yeah.
You must be at home.
Yes, I know, but I miss London. I miss family. Like my family's here, my friends are here, so I miss it too. So yeah, man, it's just a balance. You got to balance.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for
talking to us. Thank you so much, man. Thank you very much.
Shout out to SO. Go and get his new single Talking Code right now, and keep an eye out for tons of music this year.
Always.
Seriously.
Always.
Wow.
Yeah.
And look out for the song of Holland, because that's going to happen. And if it doesn't, we're gonna write.
Someone has to write. It won't be me.
Awesome. Go and get plugged into SO and get plugged into JesusWired too. Peace.
Peace out.